Hi, I'm Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings,
And ourselves.
we stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will find peace in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find in this shining world. Heroes among us in every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
Guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
Four, three, two, one.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
What's a genre?
We're doing silent form for participants and for the judges. We are only doing 32 waggers this time. We're cutting it back. So you make a pace that cut, then you gotta make a pace first, right?
Have you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
Now, 32 only. Sign up ASAP.
What's a genre?
And what's a genre?
Genre hoedown.
No. It's what's a genre showdown.
Sign up. A silent forum for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown.
I'm Coco Bar.
And I'm Rusty Wilkens. I am the creator of this crazy competition, and trust me, folks, you're in for a wild ride.
All heard it before. What's a genre? Get to a genre. Genre isn't a thing.
So we're putting that question to the test. We're going to do it with 32 artists, unpredictable matchups, and at the end,
Again. Are you ready to join?
Four, three, two.
Welcome to the What's a Genre Showdown. I'm Coco Bar.
and I'm Rusty Wilkens. I am the creator of this crazy competition, and trust me, folks, you're in for a wild ride.
All heard it before. What's a genre? Get to a genre. Genre isn't a thing.
So we're putting that question to the test. We're going to do it with 32 artists, unpredictable matchups, and at the end,
I played the fifth.
Again. Are you ready to join?
Four, three, two.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
Guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
Four, three, two, one.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
What's the genre?
We're doing 7 for participants and for the judges. We are only doing 32 waggers this time. We're cutting it mad. So you make a pace that cut, then you gotta make a pace first, right?
Have you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
What say you get now, Joe?
32 only. Sign up
What's a
ASAP.
genre?
And what's a genre?
Genre hoedown. No. It's what's a genre showdown.
Sign up. A silent forum for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown.
Okay. Hello, Summer Waggers. 'Tis me, Supreme Judge of everything, Unicorn Made Frankenstein. I'm coming in to support Rolo and his pop career, as in popping your cherry, Rolo. Since I somehow became Supreme Judge of it all. Rolo, let me show you what you're missing. And I am now demanding order.
This is Angified Presents Productions. And we plead the fifth.
Okay. All right. Hey, what's going on? It's me, the Unicorn Made Frankenstein. And I heard my services were needed as a registered supreme judge of all things in the universe when necessary, because I have a big hammer. And to back it up, I have a second big hammer with a skull logo on it. So you know what I say goes.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the WAG Summer Series 2025. We've got round 3, and it's fire. We have Judge Rolo Knox. We have Judge Kiwi Chris. And we've got those silly noisers, Judge Silly Noiser 1 and Judge Silly Noiser 2. Yes. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to listen to these amazing tracks created by these amazing artists in just 7 days. So I hope you guys are all ready because we are going to be getting down to business here. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we actually have quite a summer series going on here with, shall we say, all mix of genres. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look. We've got Tweedle Dum 22 coming in, and let me blow this up a little before I share it because I want to make sure you all can see this as well. Yay. Here we go. Let me introduce to you Tweedle Dum 22. Yes, but you're very quiet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There you are.
I'll try to speak up a little bit.
Awesome.
So I'm going to tell you about a little bit of history of the track, but I don't want to give too much away. Basically, my wife spent a lot of her formative years in Saudi Arabia, so she taught me just enough Arabic to get by. One of the most common greetings is Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be upon you. And then you reply, Walaikum salam, which means and upon you peace. So that's kind of where this idea started from of the song, but it kind of takes a different direction. It's not really about that. So that's all I'm going to say, and it was been kind of a challenge because I'm not a musician. So I've been, it's all, it's loops. And then I took a crash course in mixing. That's about what you're getting. But it's been a good challenge. Again, the lyrics are great. I hope you can display them. If not, I can put them somewhere, somewhere. But, and it's a story song and it's a true story. And that's about all I'm going to say right now. So I guess that's it.
And Tweedle has world music. Are you guys ready for some world genre? We're going to be going ahead and looking at his Missing Fingers. He says it's another true story. This one is for Muhammad, wherever he may be. We'll go ahead. We'll pull up the lyrics so everybody can see those as well. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Yeah, it's Tweedle Dum 22.
Why did it matter anyway? What am I really trying to say? Does the hand reading its fingers? Does the song reading its singers? Missing fingers. I'll never forget the feeling that lingers. We shake a hand with missing fingers. And so he went his way, and I went to mine. The only thing about him from time to time, the part of me still wants to lend him my hand, and I just can't shake that feeling on demand. Missing fingers. I'll never forget the feeling that lingers when we shake a hand with missing fingers. Missing fingers. Missing fingers.
Tweedle Dum 22, genre world with missing fingers. Judge Rollo, may I ask you to take the floor, please?
Sure. Yeah, that was really cool. I don't know what you were worried about the mix for. That was really solid, I thought. And yeah, I could definitely hear the Middle Eastern sort of feel with the loop choices. Sometimes when you just do stuff with the loops, sometimes it doesn't sound all that cohesive, but you managed to find ones that really fit together and sounded like a real song. So, not that loop isn't, but you know what I mean. But yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Dang it. Judge Kiwi. My mouse got stuck.
Okay. Hey, Twiddly Diddly. I got a Tool vibe, which makes me think maybe, that's where they got their inspiration from the Middle Eastern thing at the very start of it. You can hear that Middle Eastern vibe through the song. Nice build, got a bit more intense. And I like the line, does the song really need a singer? Because I've been thinking of that sentence in the last couple of weeks. Does a singer make a song, or is it a song without a singer? Quite hypnotic, definitely hits the world genre. Well done. And I wonder, what did he do to lose those fingers?
I don't know. But yeah,
I know stealing's a hand, so
Yeah.
maybe he picked his nose. I don't know.
Could be. Anyway, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Judge Noiser number one.
Yeah, mix was really good. You could sing melodically if you chose to, but it's very eerie what you're doing, which is very cool. Mapping and matching the song of the Missing Fingers, which as a drummer I dread completely. Yeah, very bright, positive message. I wonder how he lost his fingers too, and I'll tell you, Middle East, maybe more of a Southeast vibe, and Southeast vibe, but yeah, like I know. Eerie stuff. It's very disheartening and disfingering, as you will. So good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And Judge Noiser number 2.
Yes, I really liked it. I'm partial to Arabic music, as Noiser number 1 knows. Pedal drone right through it for the sound. It built nicely. I like the way you brought the other voices in. You know, it's got to keep building if it's droning. You're telling a great story there. It's very creative. It's a perfect example of world music, and you took on sort of a tough element of world music. I've done a fair amount, tried Arabic music. It's not easy. So congrats on trying to take on something different. I appreciate it. It's good stuff.
Excellent. I really appreciate your feedback. I'm like, really, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Are there any questions, Tweedle, that you'd like to ask the judges?
I don't think so, but I'm really glad you liked it. Honestly, I was super nervous about this. I know it's just the WAG, baby, but I was still like, oh my God.
Don't be scared.
It's so overwhelming. Like all of it was overwhelming. It's a genre I've never done, mixing I've never done, So it's just, I very seldom release, as you guys know, I almost always collaborate because, so I really appreciate the feedback.
If you do find them, please let us know.
Definitely. Well, I just thought, honestly, last comment, he was just so punk rock. This is the 90s, this was many years ago. And he was just, I just thought that was the most punk rock thing to do, just to shake your hand and know you'd be squeamish. And he loved it. And you could see this little spark on his eyes. I was like, oh, dude. So yeah, it was just really cool. And he was a great guy. He really was a great guy. So anyway.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Tweedle Dum.
All
Tweedle
right.
Dum 22 with world music. Woo!
Bye.
All right. DJ Tatius or Austin Haggerty has come into the building here. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and pull him in here and share this short little thing that's going to show you how to find him. Yeah. Make sure you realize this is Austin Haggerty, and he has created Swamp. The name of his track is A Muddy Alleluia. Yes. And they said that Tatius is cooler than Elvis here. So I hope you guys all enjoy Swamp. DJ Tatius, are you here with us?
I am. Hi.
Okay, awesome. Good. You started to scare me a minute.
Sorry.
Welcome. Yes, you've got Swamp music. Is there anything you'd like to go ahead and talk to the judges and tell them about this genre that you had gotten and had to create?
Yeah, absolutely. So I felt really slighted by the wheel in the fact that I had to do swamp music as a musician or a producer who relies mostly on vocals and on a synthetic sound. Not to say synths, but a synthetic sound. And swamp music feels really natural to me. That being said, if there's one thing that I really enjoy, it's like real deep South gospel music. And so I did my best to take a swamp sound, add in a gospel feel that's really true to kind of who I am as a person, like no holds barred preaching Jesus in there. And then really infuse that with like a modern sound. So like Rollo was saying in the first round, kind of the more creative you get with a genre, the harder it is to earn that genre score. And so what I did was I actually kept that in mind when creating this and tried to, rather than take swamp and make it pop, I tried to just take swamp and make it modern sounding. So a more produced and rounded edged sound. But I tried to stay swamp as best I could, being someone who doesn't mess around with dobros.
Thank you so much. let's go ahead and check out A Muddy Hallelujah. I love the title of this.
Let me sing you a chorus. Sit right there and lend your ear right here to me. Let me sing you a chorus. Shed your cares, or if you dare, find your peace. And this chorus will be everything you need. Yes, this chorus, let it bring you to your knees. Oh, this chorus, more of him and less of me. Oh, won't you sing, won't you sing, won't you sing it out with me? Sweet, sweet water, living water, bid me drink. Refresh my spirit as you give me all I need. Your word to nourish and my prayer to speak. Watchful shepherd, lead me to the quiet stream. Oh, this chorus is for us. This chorus is for us. Yeah, this chorus is for us. Let me sing this chorus. It is for us. Little boy, this world can't satisfy where moth and rust destroy. And little girl, oh, little girl, that ain't love, it's empty likes from empty hearts across the world. So let me tell you about my Jesus. Come on and sing with me a song of hope. He conquered death upon a cross to free us. In a song, he is the chorus, oh, the most important note. And this chorus is for us. This chorus is for us. Let me sing this chorus. Jesus, give me all I need. He's for us. Mercy, mercy. Let me sing this chorus. Just bring me to my knees. He is for us.
Oh, yes. Austin Haggerty. Amazing, amazing. A Muddy Hallelujah. Rollo, Judge Rollo, will you please take the floor?
Yeah, I like that a lot. It reminded me of that, what was it, the Man of Constant Sorrow. I can't remember the name of the movie that's from, but it kind of gave me that sort of a vibe.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou was
Yeah, there
the,
you go. That's what it's
that was
called.
the inspiration for this track.
Well,
was
good
Man of
job
Constant
then.
Sorrow.
Good job. 'Cause
There,
that's,
so
that's
the guys that do that, that's actually Union Station, and they sing with
Right.
Alison Krauss. And one of my favorite albums of all time is the new favorite album, Alison Krauss and Union Station.
right. So, well, then good job, I guess, if that's what you're going for. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I like the banjo in there, and yeah, good job.
Judge Kiwi Chris, will you please take the floor?
Nice work, Austin. That was pretty jolly cool. It was a nice blend, and that's exactly what you went for. Honoring the tradition of swamp and then making it commercial, I suppose, and adding a nice tasteful bit of auto tune in the middle there. That was quite clever. I was thinking you should sell this to Taylor Swift and get her a whole new pocket of fans. It's that commercial. It's good. What else did I like? What is it? I said chorus for us. When in doubt, repeat, repeat, repeat. So that was cool. And I like how you brought that back to your faith or whatever it is, the churchy stuff. And so that's the emotion side of it that I heard. Yeah, very, very good. Very good. Enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Judge Silly Noiser number 1.
Yeah, wow. What a great start. Coming right in when you came in. Dude, your voice is to die. Your voice is incredible. Love your voice, man. Right at your top of your, soulful hit, in the melody. Great song. It's probably one of the best things I've heard on the WAG this year. Great hook. Love the banjos. Love the production. You brought it down. You took it up. Nice dynamics. Yeah, I mean, I think you hit it out of the park. Well done.
Thank you.
If I may use a baseball analogy, if I may use that.
You may.
You may.
Judge Noiser number 2.
Yes, just lost power here at my house, but it's back on. Okay. Sounds like a gospel church in the swamp. I could feel the groove, very strong, down in the pocket, and that the way you use that kick drum and the breakdown, really strong vocal, of course. Yeah, I think you've worked that genre. Like Kiwi said, it's a kind of like a smooth or approachable commercial version of Swamp, which is a good thing, and kind of cool that you'd use this chorus as part of the chorus. I had to actually read that to make sure I was hearing that right. Yeah, really good song. Nice job.
Thank you, sir.
We'll have none of that sir stuff here, sir.
Thank you, Noiser. Guy. Man guy.
Did I get called sir? Was I ma'am?
Miss.
Miss. Oh, I love
there are
that.
no,
Love that.
There are no ma'ams when you don't know a person. It's Miss.
Dame, I think. Yeah, Dame.
I don't know if I can say that, but
Thank you so much, Austin. Did you have any questions for the judges at this time?
no, I really appreciate all y'all's time and the effort that y'all are putting into this. Being a judge in the last season, I know how much goes into being thoughtful while also being kind of true to your boundaries as a musician. So I really appreciate your time. Thank you for all the kind words. It's more than I deserve. And good luck to everyone else as well.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be pulling Rusty Wilkens up in here. Yes, Mr. RW. It's time for him to also enjoy the WAG Summer Series, as this is the 10th year anniversary. And Rusty actually got a genre of metal. So I hope you guys are all ready to hear Rusty in his metal style. Yes, he is going to be going ahead and making it just for you. Yeah, it's Rusty the Creator. If you remember from round 1, he made the We Are the Creation. And now he's going full metal. Yes, full metal. Yes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to his song, Ticket to My Mind. Rusty, would you like to go ahead and tell us now a little bit about your piece?
My nerves are shot right now in front of this judge panel right now with this song. This song has been through the ringer. I have thrown this away 5 different times. And what you're about to hear is what I put together yesterday. To where it was, I woke up, I had an original beat maker with this at first, and I had to back off because I woke up and I was like, this isn't what I want. And so I ended up actually doing something I've never done, and I went to a BandLab beat, got a BandLab, used one of my free beats, got the BandLab beat, and I just stepped on it a couple of different ways and created this that I really hope is considered metal. But please, I do ask that you listen all the way until it ends.
Okay. You know it's gonna have Rusty's laugh in it. Let's go ahead and check this out. Ticket to My Mind.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the voices in between. Step right up to the ground, a show you'll never leave. Behind these tapered curtains, inside this crooked tent, you'll discover the carnival that beats inside our chests. You see, the Hatter pours madness like tea. The Jester juggles your sanity. And the Joker, the Joker. Step right up, take a ticket to my brain, a circus inside where the clowns go insane. Painted on smiles, broken mouths, skin the dog, carnival chaos ignites with a spark. Just as I whisper in their voices collide, tightrope anxiety, no place to hide. The Hatter command, but he's losing the fight. So I scream through the music and bleed through the mic. Welcome to my mind, where the Joker never died. Welcome to my carnival ride. Where's your ticket now? Step inside. Welcome to welcome to my carnival ride. Step inside. Step into my midway. See the lights flicker low. All of illusions where the lost souls go. Cotton candy voices, sugar coating the vein. Behind every laugh is a blood red stain. These cotton candy voices, sugar coating the pain. But behind every laugh is a blood red stain. Welcome to my mind, where the Joker never died. Welcome to my carnival ride. Where's your ticket now? Step inside. Welcome to my mind. Welcome to my carnival ride. Step inside. I won't bend, I won't hide. Welcome to my carnival ride. Step right up, take a ticket to my brain, a circus inside where the clowns go insane. Painted on smiles, broken mouths, skin the dog, carnival chaos ignites with a spark. Just as I whisper in their voices collide, tightrope anxiety, no place to hide. The Hatter command, but he's losing the fight. So I scream through the music and bleed through the mic. Welcome to my mind, where the Joker never died. Welcome to my carnival ride. Where's your ticket now? Step inside. Welcome to my welcome to my carnival ride. Step inside. Skid to the juggler, drops knives in my sleep. Bipola's the clown, got emotions so deep. Depression's the mind with a tear down the cheek. Inside fire breath just won't let me breathe. Skittles the Joker, drop knives in my sleep. Bipola's the clown, got emotions so deep. Depression's the mind with a tear down the cheek. Inside his fire breath just won't let me breathe. Hey, welcome to my mind, where the Joker never died. Welcome to my carnival ride. Where's your ticket now? Step inside. Welcome to my mind. Welcome to my carnival I hope you had a good time. Don't leave so fast.
Frodo, get out of the bushes.
You'll be back. Hi, Ian. Please.
Oh, yeah. That was Rusty with Ticket to My Mind. Judge Rolo, will you please take the stage?
Sure. I'm not in the bushes, first of all. I did catch that, by the way. Yeah, no, it was really cool. I always enjoy a good carnival theme, in the lyrics. I don't know, so maybe we have that in common, but yeah, I mean, it sounded really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good job. I'm trying to think of more stuff because that's not very good, but I mean, my judging isn't very good, is what I meant there. I'm bad at thinking of shit to say now, sorry. But yeah, I'll definitely give you more feedback after I listen to it a second time because I'm blanking right now, man.
Point. I want a second listen.
Judge Kiwi, will you please take the floor?
Okay, notes. I like how you're always artistic, Rusty, but you're true to your theme. You've got the Mad Hatter theme, and you've always had that since I've been listening to you. I like how you honouring the metal bit, you had a bit of grit in your voice. You've got a couple of good screams in, and I actually got a little Aussie vibe through it, which was quite cool. What else did I say? I like the change up. You changed the guitar when it climbed up. I enjoyed that part of it. And you keep your Rusty persona no matter what you do. That's what I like about it. I've heard you do all sorts of different styles, and you keep true to who you are as an artist, and that's what a good artist should do, I reckon. Yeah, nice job.
Judge Noiser number 1.
Yeah, Rusty, man. Disturbingly cool. I've heard now 3 things by you, either in collaboration, and you definitely bring your own style to everything, which is clear and evident. Hook is strong. I mean, it's not, you can't forget it. It's like a carnival ride on the roller coaster at Coney Island where you don't know if you're going to die or you're going to survive when you finish that ride. So, I know you meant that, and yeah, it's messed up, man. It's dark. I like it. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Judge Noiser number 2.
Yeah, I thought the story you're telling there, it painted like a vivid picture in my mind of that sort of warped carnival setting. I think that the soundtrack that you chose supports it well, and it's metal, but it's somewhere between hard rock, maybe a metal. But that's kind of a good thing because I think it gave space for your semi-narrative to like come through. I can hear the lyrics, right? Instead of like a double kick drum, thrash thing. I think it was a good match, well chosen soundtrack. So yeah, I liked it.
Thank you. I wanted to tell what the carnival was in this song. This round was going to be for me to explain what I meant by my carnival when I talk about it. It all circles around to like the last track and everything. I don't make fun of it because I live it. You know what I mean? So that's what this was all about, is to actually explain what I talk about when I talk about the carnival. I just wanted to touch on base with that. That's why the lyrics meant a lot in this song.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Do you have any questions for the judges at this time? No? Awesome. Oh, yeah.
Corner now.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Haha. Yes, Rusty was with metal. And now we have Scott Bass. I'm actually going to go ahead and bring him on in here. Where are you, Scott? I'm trying to find you. Scott in here? Why can't I find him? Oh, I found him. He's on iPhone. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to check out Scott's track. Scott had jazz as his genre. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. We'll give him a second to get in as we go ahead and we share this. Scott bass. That is his icon. Look for it. Yes. And he'll be doing jazz for us tonight. His track is called Cosmic Confusion. Hi, Scott. Are you with us? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead then. We'll give him a minute. And we'll share his track. And then we can go ahead and we can get some input from him as well. And you guys can give him some information. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, he got it. He got it. Scott, you're here with us?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Yes. Awesome. Good to have you with us. Could you tell us a little bit about your challenge this week of jazz? And the name of your track is called Cosmic Confusion. Maybe go ahead and tell us a little bit about your piece.
I was all right, pretty happy to get jazz. It wasn't bad because I'm used to the swing of it, but maybe not the theory end of it. But otherwise, that's called Cosmic Confusion because it's about people who think space is fake, I guess.
All right.
Yeah,
let's go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Let's check this out, Scott. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yo.
I seen your post at 3 a.m., babe, blowing up the feed. You got maps from 1492. You say this is all you need. You don't trust no satellites. Don't tell us social matters.
Thank you so much, Scott. Judge Rollo, would you like to take the floor? Pretty please.
Yeah, yeah, it was really cool. I felt like musically it was kind of done in more of an old school, like 30s or even 20s jazz, but like the effects you used were more modern, which I thought kind of gave it more of a space age feel, which ties back into the lyrics. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, really good job. I enjoyed it a lot.
That's
Thank you so much, Judge
Can you still hear
Kiwi.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi Scott.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Impact immediately. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. That's what I picked up on, So I went jazz swinger, yep, hit it. And then it became, the more you added to it, I thought, oh, it's like fusion jazz. And then I remembered the theme of space, and just like Rusty's one, I want to hear this through better headphones. That's what I was hoping to do today. And I was trying to listen to everything individually, and I'd probably take out a couple of things, but it got my toe tapping. It got me listening, like really trying to listen to everything in it. So that's a good thing. Didn't lose my attention. But yeah, good on you, man. That's tricky. I can't do jazz, so yeah, I respect anyone that tries. So yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number one.
Yeah, jazz, scuba da ba. Yeah, at first it's kind of like the going down the hall of Berkeley School of Music and hearing everyone sort of like practicing, and then it becomes cohesive. But jazz is the perfect um, embodiment for confusion. And the confusion is in what we think about the world, right? The confusion of is there a flat and then around. By the way, don't tell the flat earthers this, but the universe is flat. It actually is. They're considered the universe is flat. So anyway, we invented time, then we say we don't have enough of it. I think it's really a tourist model, if you ask me. But I'm not going to get into the big expanse. It makes me think about how we have this expansion occurring in the universe, and then a potential contraction. So you just got to be lost in thought right now, which is really cool.
Perfect.
So that's what I love about that. Nicely done.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge Noiser number two.
First of all, Mike, the universe is not flat; it is sharp. Okay, so that out of the way.
Hey, don't be sharp. Don't be flat. Don't be too natural.
Be
All
I
right?
think it's a trapezoid.
I like
It's
the
a
Scott.
saddle shape. All right.
All right, let's be serious here. I like the background collage of space sound. I mean, it was sort of almost like I was picturing like too many Elon satellites. It's starting to collide with each other, and space. I heard in the jazz side, of course, there's that symbol, but it's hit the road, Jack. I felt as a bass player that theme got picked up on, and there was kind of
Yeah,
a
for
free
sure.
form, right?
I think,
Yeah.
but yeah, for sure. I think it's the only jazz-ish song I know.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the great ones. So yeah, I think it touched on that vibe. It went into, like someone said, between fusion and traditional. Yeah, it takes you on a little journey. I had fun with it. It was good.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Now, Scott, is there any questions or anything you'd like to say to the judges?
Nope, thank you. I'm good.
All right. Great
Appreciate it.
track. That was Scarface, Cosmic Confusion. Oh, yeah. We're going to be pulling Cal McTabber up here. And where are you at, Cal? There you are.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
And you got a fun soul.
Yes.
That
Got a
is
lot
a
of soul.
genre.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go ahead. Sure. Actually, Cal, why don't you just tell us about your track?
Yeah, I gotta say
You're
things
finally here.
first. Yeah. I've been here. What are you talking? So yeah, my track was Soul. Realized how much I love soul music working on this. Lyrics are it's about addiction. I'll sum it up like that. Addiction and yeah, so I added bass guitar and did vocals for it. So that's yep.
All
Sums it
right.
up.
We're going to go ahead and check out Cal's track, Work for Me. This is Cal McTabber. Yes. And Soul. Summer series. You know, Cal, I thought about for a minute and I was like, how can I make him kiss himself? Just saying for the record.
You have full control. So
there we go. Work for me.
Slowly killing me. Maybe I can make it work as long as it won't hurt. I don't know what I want till it's gone. I don't know what I need till it's 1,000 miles above me. How can I stay strong? A million times I seem to ask myself, and I always seem to find a way out. I work for you, you work for me. Till the sky is light and sea, till there's nothing in between. I work for you work for me. So many times I seem to ask myself, but I always find a way. I work for you work for me. A million times I seem to ask myself when it's 1,000 miles above me. Wondering what's real and not what's best. It seems that I forgot. Peeling back my scabs again. You would be there till the end. What I love's dependency. You bring a new reality. Maybe I can make it work. Things will let it hurt. I don't know what I want till it's gone. I don't know what I need till it's 1,000 miles above me. How can I stay strong? A million times I seem to ask myself, and I always seem to find a way out. I work for you work for me. Till the sky is land and sea, till there's nothing in between. I work for you work for me. So many times I seem to ask myself, but I always find a way. I work for you work for me. A million times I seem to ask myself when it's 1,000 miles above me. I don't know what I want. Have I loved you for too long? I don't know what I need. It's 1,000 miles above myself. I don't know what I want. A million times I seem to ask myself. I don't know what I need till it's 1,000 miles above me. I work for you work
Oh yeah, Cal. Rollo, Judge Rollo, would you please take the floor?
Sure. Yeah, that was really cool. Definitely nailed the genre there. There were a lot of really cool bass lines going on in there. I really enjoyed. And it gave me some real Otis Redding vibes. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but yeah, very cool. That's definitely the era of soul I listen to most. So I thought it was very cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Judge Kiwi, would you please take the floor?
When my mic was off, you started and I went, ooh. So that's a good thing. Ooh, that's good. Nice swag on your soul phrasing and your singing. I enjoyed that. And nice bass playing too. Was that a fretless or fretless
No,
effect or
for
something?
fretted. No.
Oh,
5
well,
string.
you played it so smoothly. It sounded fretless. And
Thank
I
you,
liked
yeah.
how the bass was going when it was kind of playing with the vocals over that. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Cool.
The theme of it, that correlation between the addiction and the product, and I liked how you talked about the cause of the addiction like it's a person. I like that, like it is a relationship, you know. So I'm sure that's bound to help someone if they heard those lyrics. Yeah, and whoever just Rolo up before me referred to Otis Redding, I'm thinking, yeah, and then even a more modern artist, Seal. You're probably too young to remember him, but he sort of brought back that soul vibe in the 90s, and I like that. Very swish. I like the key change too. That was bloody cool, man. Cool with that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Judge Noiser number 1.
Dude, vocals in the pocket now. You know, you have a kind of a gravelly voice, and that was really nicely done on the vocal side. Great hook. I noticed a half-step key change, and then you went to another key change, and then I got lost in where I was and what key, which is nice. That was really compositionally very cool. I like the octaves in the hook. That accented the hook at the end. And the message is good. Who doesn't love a song about addiction? I love that theme. I mean, a little sarcastic, but still, you presented it well, and asking like, who's leading who here, right? Is the drug lead the person? Does the person lead the drug? It's really a great question, actually. Really great question. So yeah, it's something to dwell in. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Judge Noiser number 2.
Yeah, I really like that kind of vibe. For me, it kind of felt like a variation of almost a Bill Withers kind of thing. You know that I know. The groove
Yeah.
kind of right. It kind of locks
Yeah,
you in. Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely inspired it. Yeah.
Yeah, it locks you in. The bass, it just leads you right along. It's kind of got an independent kind of vibe that touches bass with the drums. Vocals really strong. It captures that vibe too. But what I really liked is what Kiwi said. Also, the that key change for the chorus, I think, really works. It
Yeah.
kind of, you take a little breath. It's like, oh, we're here now, and then it begins again. Like Mike said, it kind of went around in a cycle. And without my hands on a keyboard, I like to get lost. I don't know where. It took me on a journey through the soul machine. I liked it.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Cal, is there anything you'd like to say or anything you'd like to ask the judges at this time?
No, I'm good. I think.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, that was Cal with some soul. All right. Are you guys ready for some classical? We've got Dmane coming in here, and he is going to be doing some classical here with his track called Pulling My Strings. Dmane, you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about your week with this genre and a little bit about your song?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that participated and everybody that's working to make this work so smooth. And I'm so happy to hear everybody's tracks. Everything has been so amazing. I had a lot of fun making this classical song. I really feel like it really is like where all music came from. Um, I did automate the track a little bit. It was a new experience for me, being a musician and a guitar player. I really wanted to highlight the strings. I feel like that's where I get a lot of my emotion from. I feel like I took a very unorthodox approach on the end. I did some choral harmony, so I just wanted to highlight that that is actually me singing in the end there. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's go ahead, check out Dmane's track. This is classical, pulling my strings.
You tell me with honesty, you tell me to my face, even when all of it looks like it's great. I don't expect the love I'm sending your way, but you exceed expectations, succeed. Even if by your side the lightning will fade, you are the only thing I want every day. I know the truth can seem dark, but it's true. I know the little things will get us through it. And you are the only one pulling my strings. You are the only one that I want in range. You are the only one. You are the only one to get me through, just to get me through.
Dmane classical, pulling my strings. Judge Rollo, would you please take the floor?
Sure. Yeah, that was really nicely done. The bass in the middle part, I really enjoyed that. I don't know if it was like a stand up or what that was, but that was really cool. Yeah, very good job. Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Judge Kiwi, would you please take the floor?
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Okay, so my initial thing was when it started, it was real intense. It was an intense notes or chords. And then it dropped down to this beautiful gentleness. I found it actually quite emotional music, which is, yeah, great. And then I love your voice as a singer. And you were so respectful to the genre, really, really saw that. And I think we need more of this music on radio, personally. And I've liked watching you be adaptable to the different styles. And there's a saying, and it says it's not the strong that survive in life, it's the ones that adapt to change, that can adapt to change the easiest. And you've adapted, God, metal, hip hop, love it. Really, really cool. It was really beautiful. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number 1.
Yeah, I'll underscore that. Rather beautiful, really. There's something going on in the harmony. There's a contrapuntal thing going on where something's going up and you're going down, and it's just perfect. I could hear every word. I thought the mix was outstanding. I could hear every word. Love the suspension quality to it. I don't exactly know what those chords are, and I'm glad I don't. And I'm a drummer anyway. I shouldn't have any inkling there. That's what Noiser 2 helps out with anyway. But wow, I'd like to hear that again. So that's beautiful. Well done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number 2.
Yeah, I really like that kind of music. It's a strong vibe. It's emotional, a little melancholy, but kind of hopeful at the same time. Technically, as I think that's a Phrygian mode, right? So it's a little twisted, right, in 6/8, and I love that combination. For the classical thing, for me, and this may not relate to anybody, but like when Chick Corea sometimes would play, it has that Spanish kind of feeling, but it's like emotional. It hits people in the heart, I think. It has great dynamics. You built it up, you brought it down. Like Mike said, a great mix. You can hear all the parts, and I thought the voicings you used for the strings were good. Like a little bit modern classical. It stretched a little bit. It wasn't like the old fashioned, like Renaissance stuffy stuff. It moved around. You had a very modern sort of take, I think, on classical. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dmane, is there anything that you would like to say or ask the judges at this time?
Yeah, thank you guys for your feedback. I just wanted you guys all to know that throughout this competition, I've seen myself and some of these other competitors. You guys are making us better, and I really appreciate that for music in general. So thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, that was Dmane. He had classical there. All right, we're going to be bringing ConArtist up here. You guys, I know, like spoken word. And that is the genre that Con got this week. ConArtist, you want to tell us a little bit about the genre that you got and a little bit about your piece called Music?
Sure. When you announced that this was going to be a solo round, I was shitting myself a little bit. And then I got spoken word and I'm like, thank fucking God. So anyway, yeah, this is a spoken word piece, basically just about the nature of music, the relationship music has to the artist, and just the general exploration of what music is in general. And there's also a bit of meta commentary because I noticed that some people were debating about whether spoken word was music or not. So I figured this way, nobody can say it's not.
I like it. Well, let's go ahead. Let's check this piece out. This is ConArtist. This is the summer series. Yeah, we have spoken word with ConArtist. Oh, so exciting. Here is his piece, Music.
Music. Notes played by the touch of guitarist. Each drum of a string struck by an artist. Stuck in their own hearts, no longer apart from the calling, causing the inaccessible to be expressed in full. Accepting all the backlash and recoil in excess and pull. Put the worst and best out of the person's chest and burn the festival. As they enter the vestibule, while they picture the stress of their own spectacle, they trip, land flat, kids, they laugh, misfit, they must have missed their chance, that's it, they're trash. But then the cameras flash and they're pulled right back to affirm their passion. They imagine the booze and the banner, the chants and the chatter, but none of it happened. It's just the blues they sing. Music lays harmonies trained to infuse artistry, tame and amuse hearts to be basically fuel full of ingenuity. To power humanity through agony, battles and mute tragedy, candles to light paths past atrocities and mask anomalies at last. Arcady. Until we start hearkening back to marketing tactics, karmic flashbacks to when all that had mattered was money and status. It's funny the madness of pursuing your passion. A voice muted the more it sings, imprisoned by its own palace and talents and rings, bound by its freedom to gallop and breathe, suffocates as much as relieves. Seal of the art form, the hard work is meek. You cut and bleed to sustain your seed, substance feeds. But what's that mean? Responsibility to contradictory things, conflicted the sacred with the obligation to sing, an abomination of complacency. It's commonplace, I believe. Music. Words placed on a page waiting to flee. It's too alive, but too asleep, it's too pure and unclean. Each line is wrote and each stanza is stained by the blood, by the passion, by the expression of pain, by the fun, by the laughter, by the impression of glee. It's a fine line between gaiety and melancholy. Every letter that's traced an extension of life. It's the faith and a purpose and the courage to strive. It's amazing how worry is the verdict to try. Sentences flurry, turning torture to portraits of pride. It's the honor, not the martyr or imperious kind, but the type that invites wonder in curious minds. Music. The sound of the tree swaying, unbound but its roots stained. The ground uncouth trivial, the amount of brute typical, and found in the true spiritual plane. Music. The cries of the infantile, when bind by the ruthless vile to try to keep your mindful and safe. Survival mistook for the irritated agitation, just a struggle of ache. Displayed in barbed wire, encaged by large ire, encased in bane, just in case that it breaks. Music, it's so much more than just what I make. It's the expression of purity, the very essence of urgency. Merge it with mercy and grace to unearth and explain what I serve, so each sermon's ingrained to ensure all something to say till the day that the music stops.
Thank you so much, ConArtist and spoken word. And this was his piece called Music. Judge Rollo, would you please take the floor?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, again, another really great track. This is going to be really hard. Yeah, I really like that ending with the yeah, that I'm blanking on what that's called, but you know, it was really powerful. And I like how the backing track wasn't just like some random stuff. It was actually seemed like it was like timed to the way you were, you know, the meter of which you were speaking. It seemed like it was, you know. But yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot, and really good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kiwi Chris, would you please take the floor?
What's your actual name?
Connor.
Connor, that was really
Yeah.
cool. The word I summed it was captivating. Yeah. And when we add a heartbeat to music, it puts this humanness instantly. And I found that quite emotional. And also because I've heard that last sound you make with the machine, I've heard that before. So that brings a whole lot of emotion in it for me. I liked how you kept it simple. A real instrument. I don't know if there was a MIDI or not, but it sounded real, spacious. And I like when I listen to a genre that I don't normally listen to, and it attracts me to it. So I liked how you used your voice, you used the volumes and the intensity of your voice. You know, singers can do it with melody and stuff. That's easy. I always get told I'm an emotive singer and everything, but you've brought emotion into it. And music is so emotional. That I got that hugely with that. What else? It's like your voice was a drum kit. Like on a drum kit, every piece has a purpose, right? The thwack of the snare or the ringing of the cymbals and stuff. And it's like you used your voice like an instrument. It was so bloody cool and very, very clever. Thank you for letting me hear that and swaying me to spoken word. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Judge Noiser number 1.
Yeah, man, strong, right? Beautiful rhythms, vocal dynamics, as people were saying that you use your voice as an instrument. Hey, you even rhymed a few times. That was nice. And as I studied at an art school as a professor, I listened to the art teachers talk about how art is a conversation. And, because you're speaking about music, music is a conversation. And, when when the conversation dies, the music dies. Because it's not just about rearranging sounds and putting them together, it's what it evokes. So there's some deep stuff here. I gotta listen to more of the lyrics. Yeah, did we die at the end? And very super creative, dude. Super creative.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number 2.
Yeah, that was powerful. As far as lyrics go, Noiser Mike is the lyricist and poet on our side, and I do the soundtracks. So I kind of come at these pieces a little differently, but I could feel the strong message in lyrics. But for me, excellent phrasing and dynamics. You just brought a lot to it. Like he said, there's only so many tools in the bag vocally, and you kept people engaged. Now the soundtrack, understated. I like the way it kind of it droned in there, but it added a sense of serious gravitas to it, and of course the heartbeat leading into the medical tone. Yeah, that's heavy stuff. I'd like to hear that again. Absolutely. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. ConArtist, is there anything that you would like to say to the judges or any questions you'd like to ask them at this time?
I don't think so. I appreciate you guys' feedback.
All right, yeah. That was ConArtist with spoken word and his piece called Music. We're going to be going ahead and bringing Mayvai up here. His challenge for this week was grunge. I think I have the right Mayvai. Oh, no, I don't have the right Mayvai. Hold on. Let me put the right Mayvai up here. Will the real Mayvai please come forward? All right. Hi. Okay, so your challenge for this week was grunge. And your piece is A Ring Betrothed Around Us. Can you go ahead and tell us a little bit about your challenge and about your piece?
Oh, yeah, it was a challenge. I re-sang this thing like 50 million times. This is third year me and Pinky been together, and every year I write her a love song. So I took this opportunity to do that with this one, and it's like an update on our relationship, I guess.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's check this piece out. We are going to be listening to Mayvai, and his topic is grunge. Yeah. And his piece is A Ring Betrothed Us Around Us. Here we go. Did I go down? And here I am jamming to this song. You guys ready? We're going to get into some grunge. Here we go. Whoa, I plead the fifth. It's Mayvai, a ring betrothed around us, and he had grunge. All right, I'm going to get a little silly here, and I'm actually going to ask a silly noiser number 1 to take the floor first.
I'm taking and I'm going to run with it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Solid production, right? Clearly, right on. Solid guitar, everything, just perfect mix, right? Everybody's so dark today, though. I thought this was a ring betrothed around us, and now we're dancing on pain, and I guess it's just real, right? It's like a real relationship that you've been in for a long time, right?
Exactly.
Very multi-layered, very passionate vocals, a little atonal to get sort of the pain message through, I guess. I liked it. It was pleasantly painful. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Judge Verolo, would you now take the floor, please?
Sure, you threw me off there.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. I always dig your grunge
This is
stuff.
Judge Rolo here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, threw me off.
Oh. Anyways, yeah. A lot of the guitar solos really reminded me a lot of Jerry Cantrell, and I'm a big Alice in Chains fan. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I kind of felt like it was kind of like Alice in Chains meets STP a little bit, sort of that one.
Still
like,
remains.
yeah. But yeah, there was one riff that in particular, like the really stilted sort of like rhythm part. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that's what reminded me of
verse?
SD.
Oh, in
Maybe.
the chorus.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, that's what specifically reminded me of Stone Temple Pilots a little bit. But yeah, no, overall really cool track. I really enjoyed it. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going the Stone Temple Pilots route with the sound.
Yeah, right.
thank you so much. Judge Kiwi, can you please take the floor?
Hey Mayvai, I wrote down STP as well. Stone Temple Pilots. I got that vibe, and that's a good.
I'm glad I nailed that.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
good comparison. As soon as your vocals came in, I went grunge. Yeah, sort of. I liked how it was kind of drony, didn't sway too, and I like that. That's what grunge is. It's like it's not about all melody and stuff. It's about just I like that. And I don't know whether it was a texture that you used or that it's just your voice. It was nice and gritty, and I enjoyed that.
There's 4 vocals.
Yeah, I was going to say you must have
stacked on
at
it.
least doubled up on the vocals. Enjoyed
Yeah, I
that.
had to do 2 soft vocals and then 2 powerful ones, because the powerful ones, they just came out too whiny, so I had to like texture it.
Is that because you come back off the mic? I find that when I go back off the mic, the vocals get really bloody thin. So
No, I
that's a good.
forcibly sang below. I sang it a little flat on purpose, because when I sing it on the C, it's very, very whiny. So I had to sing it somewhat flat, kind of touching the C a little bit, like between B and C, and then it's just. But yeah, it was this one was hard. I had to sing it so many times.
That's part of what I enjoyed. It's almost a discordant melody that you chose. I quite like it. What else did I put? Good harmonies, a strong solo when it came in. Radio ready, I wrote down. It's like someone the other said, it's mixed really well. Yeah, really good. And I like the bridge. It wasn't. I thought it was the bridge. There was a change up, sort of about 3/4 of the way through it. I really liked
the guitar solo.
After the guitar solo, and then
or
maybe
final verse.
You did 2 solos. You did one. Yeah, like that. I can't. I'm listening through shitty headphones, so I'd like to hear that again through decent ones, because I think it would sound pretty good. And just at the end, where the vocals weren't parallel, I enjoyed that too. A bit of building at the end. Yep, great finish. Good song.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number 2.
Yes, I like that kind of music. For me, it's a little bit of a Cobain, Kurt Cobain, Alice Chains vibe. Those sliding harmonies, that always pulls me in. It's a good song. The guitars, bass, and drums, they really lock in. Like Mike said, it's got that sort of pain element to it, as it should, a touch of reality. A little thing that I picked up on that I liked was the little spaces that you put in between on the power chords on the verse, right?
Like little chops.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's I like that. It kind of
It's
pulled
like
me in. It was
it's like
yeah,
the like when you hit a cymbal and like stop it real fast, but I do that with
yeah,
drums on the
exactly.
yeah.
And that was a little new for me. I mean, I like, it's a comfortable genre that, it's like it's hard to shock people with something new, but it's like it's the little touches like that. You're
Oh,
very thoughtful artist. Yeah.
I'm glad you picked up on that. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
No,
you
good job, man.
Thank you so much. May, at this time, is there anything you'd like to say to the judges or any questions you'd like to ask them?
What the mix was good? Like overall? Like, is there anything that could be better with it?
I thought the mix sounded really good. I mean, you've taught me more about mixing,
Well, I'm
but
still learning, Rolo.
yeah, I know. So I feel weird judging you on mix because
Well,
you've taught me so much. But yeah, no, it sounded good to me, man.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Thank you so much, May. Mayvai, he did grunge. Yeah. All right. Before we pulled Jeremy up here, we actually had one other thing for Rolo. Uni was very concerned about you being in those bushes. Just saying. So here's one more thing for Judge Rolo. Here we go.
All right.
This is a road trip across the United States.
Okay. Well, I'm rolling to Wyoming to knocks upon your floor. Heading down the freeway, yeah, venues, gals, and more. Well, I'm rolling to Wyoming to knocks upon your floor. Heading down the freeway, yeah, venues, gals, and more. Well, I'm rolling to Wyoming to knocks upon your floor. Heading down the freeway, yeah, venues, gals, and more. And now Uni's heading to Wyoming. Hey, Rolo, knock, knock. It's me, Unicorn Made Frankenstein, with the big hammer of yes or no. And I call order.
Yes, that was our message from Uni.
That was
Now
awesome.
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull Mr. Hurtnum up here. Yes, at Jeremy Hurt. And he actually had reggae. So we're gonna get a little bit of a taste of reggae here with Heaven's Just a Thought Away.
Yes.
Jeremy,
Yes.
welcome. Would you like to go ahead and tell us a little bit about your challenge this week with reggae and tell us a little bit about your song Heaven's Just a Thought Away, please?
Well, one thing I know is that it's not going to be sad. This is about as happy as a song can get, I believe. And to be honest, like reggae is a genre I never really got that into. But I really enjoyed making the song. It's about the universe, whatever shape it may be, and how we are all connected to it in our ways. And just realizing that heaven is on earth here with us, and it is what we make it.
Thank you so much, Jer. We're going to go ahead and check out his creation this week. This is Jeremy Hurt, and he has reggae. Just thought. That was Jeremy Hurt, and Heaven's Just a Thought Away. Judge Noiser number 2, would you take the floor first, please?
Oh, that's just like school where they used to call on me. Hey, you in the back. No, just kidding.
Aw.
Thank you, though. No, I like being first here. So let me say this: good tune. It has a kind of a hypnotic vibe, and like a bittersweet major minor kind of feel to it. I know you said it's major and happy, but there's a kind of a melancholy like weight that pulls against it, which I kind of like. As a bass player, I think one thing I might have done myself is break up that bass part a little. The chords repeat as they should, but maybe a little, break it out, boom, something simple that would be maybe a call and response against your voice. As a bass player, I would have added that maybe, but the tune is good the way it is. Again, hypnotic. It pulled me in, and I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Judge Kiwi. Yes, Judge Kiwi. Chris, would you please take the floor?
And there, Jeremy, I'm possibly the biggest reggae fan on the panel, maybe. Ska and reggae. I use the word sweet. It's quite a sweet song. And it reminded me of Peter Tosh did a bit of stuff that had this kind of vibe to it in the 80s, which I enjoyed. So I liked that comparison. Do you know who Kurt Vile is?
No clue.
Remind me. Look him up. He wrote a song called total opposite to this, but it's called Pretty Pimpin'. Pimpin'. He sounded a lot like him, and I enjoy that. It's kind of it's cool. I liked it. Another one I wrote down. I could hear it on the radio. Like I can hear this being on the radio. So yeah, nice work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Silly Noiser number 1. Would you please take the floor?
Yes, my dear. Very chill vibe. Reggae is chill. Very positive message, positive vibe as well, and I like that. I like the idea that heaven is just a thought away. That's beautiful. It's a prayer at that point, Melody is beautiful. You got a nice melody going there, right? So that keeps you interested while you're doing the same reggae kind of vamp throughout the whole song, which is nice. I'd have to hear the lyrics again to get more into that. But I did light up a spleef in the middle of that, so or a spliff, or however I'm supposed to say it.
Yeah, spleef.
Yeah, man.
It is a spleef.
So it had the required intention. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Judge Rollo, would you please take the floor?
Yeah, man. No, well, I think I just got myself canceled there, but no, very, very cool. I like that a lot. Definitely nailed the genre for sure. I really liked the sort of choppy, distorted guitar thing you put in there. It reminded me of like Tom Morello a little bit, which surprisingly fit really well into reggae. I didn't think it would, but learned something new every day. Musically, it kind of reminded me a bit of a Bob Marley sort of a jam, which was really cool. And yeah, mix sounded pretty good to my ear. And yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. Oh yeah, getting down with some reggae. Yeah, it's just a thought away, heaven. And Jer, at this point, do you have anything that you would like to say to the judges or any questions you'd like to ask?
I don't think so. I know that so I Googled how to speak Jamaican before doing this track. And I learned quite a bit about the language. I'm horrible at accents, so I couldn't do that. But I did learn a lot about the way that they say different words. And it was really cool to look into that. So yeah, it was fun.
Try this one, Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Jamaican. I tried to talk Jamaican, man.
Jamaican, man.
Nice work. Jamaican.
I used to
all
work
I
with
know-
a Jamaican guy, so I used to hear that accent all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, man.
You just say me for everything instead of I or anything. Me hungry, me happy, me car, me whatever. It's all me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jer. All right. We're going to be going ahead and pulling up Oddball. And Oddball's challenge this week was ska. So, yeah, you get to hear a little ska this week, too.
Happy.
Oddball, are you with us?
Real quick, Oddball said that he sent you guys a the
track?
intro or an
Okay.
intro recording.
Yes, I can pull that up as well. Let me go ahead. Grab that. Here is a recording he said, just in case he couldn't make the WAG. Here we go.
Hello, judges, and thanks for having me for week 3. And apologize in advance for not being here to present over the video. But my genre for week 3 was ska music, which I'm a huge fan of, having played trumpet since middle school and through college, as well as some French horn. So I really appreciate the brass instruments in ska music. So I'm very fortunate for the Wheel of Fortune to pick this for week 3. And this was a fun challenge for me because I usually write music very slowly, usually composing it by stabbing at my piano and then writing it in the sheet music and bringing it over as MIDI and then arranging the rest of the project with multiple tracks and coming up with additional melodies and complementary parts. So to do it all within a week, I didn't think I was going to pull it off. And something fell into my lap. I figured something out and turned into like a minute 20-second little ditty. I'm like, well, that's good enough. And then I pulled out my trumpet and played with that and turned into 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes. So it's actually a short song. It's much longer than I originally thought, and I almost called it quits. But I'm glad I stuck with it. And then I even put some lyrics down and I tried singing, but I really gonna let the judges listen to the instrumental version and then use the singing track project to advertise to the WAG folks and see if somebody would like to take a shot at it, as well as playing the rhythm guitar. That upbeat in the rhythm, namely the guitar, is what helps define ska music, and it's really hard to pull off in just writing it from sheet music. So more to come on this. I think when that gets polished off, I'll finally publish it. So for now, I hope you enjoy my song. Go ahead and walk. Thanks.
All right. So I'm not sure if Oddball is there. I know he's definitely here with us, but I'm not sure if he's here at the desk or anything. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to listen to Go Ahead and Walk. Here we go. This is Oddball with Go Ahead and Walk. All right. Judge Kiwi Chris, would you please take the floor?
Okay. I love ska. I love ska. I also work with a guy called Eric on BandLab a lot, and we do a lot of ska. So hats off to anyone that can write all the parts for ska. It's not as straightforward as you think. It's all backbeats, you know, on the ands and stuff. And so I had to listen to this like what it would sound like if a band was doing it, because my first thought was get a band doing this, get that skanking guitar coming through, and it's really intricate what you did, and I think you should. I mean, you could ask around and try and get a group together to do it, because I think I'd love to hear it with real instruments coming through. I could hear your brass coming through, which was great. I'm a big fan of brass and ska. What else did I say? I like the combination of keys and organ or moog or whatever it was. I like that change up. Nice driving song. And I like the usage of the drums when they dropped out, when they came back in. I thought that worked really well. Yeah, so kudos for putting this together. It's not an easy task, but you did really good.
Thank you so much. Judge Rollo, would you please take the floor?
Sure. Yeah, that was really cool. I kind of felt like I was watching like an old school Pink Panther cartoon. Kind of got that sort of vibe. So I enjoyed it. It was really cool. I'm also, pretty partial. I think Tony mentioned the organ in the chat, and I'm also pretty partial to organ, so that's bonus points for me for that. Yeah, really good. Really cool track. Enjoyed it a lot. Good job.
Thank you so much. George Noiser number 2. Would
Yes,
you please take
hi.
the floor?
Okay. Yeah, strong bass line, good layering of parts. You have a good sense of harmony. I like the way at the end of the phrases, I think there was some chromatic parts there as it kind of like lifted up a little bit and then you brought it back down. I got also a Pink Panther vibe on it if it had maybe a slightly different groove. Yeah, it's very musical, very clever. I'm sure you put a fair amount of work into it. Well done.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number 1.
Well, I'm a drummer, but I'm not a ska meister. So for me, I thought ska was like sort of on steroids, like a dun, 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 with the upbeats really solid. So what I really liked about this was it had a 3 feel to it, dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And that was interesting. I'd have to hear more ska to see if that's within the appropriate bounds, but I liked it. And Oddball, you always bring a unique instrumentation to your music. So there's always something interesting to hear when I'm listening to your stuff. A very unique song. The parts had parts. I would love to hear when you get that vocal going on it. I'd love to hear a vocal on top of this. Just really interesting. Very cool stuff, man. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Oddball, would you like to go ahead and say anything to the judges or ask them any questions at this time?
Is the song flat or is it round? I think that was what Oddball wanted to ask. He wasn't sure.
I do see he is unmuted.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, there you go. Yes, welcome.
Hey, sorry, it was like wired into another Bluetooth device. Sorry, I was in and out. I was loosely watching. I really appreciate the critique. I think that's awesome. I'm glad there's another ska fan in the house. I appreciate that, Chrissy. That's I went through college like through the 90s and high school in the early 90s. So like the third wave of ska was like full in my face, all on the radio, and I loved it. I just like ate it up. But yeah, if anybody knows anything about ska history, like it came out of the 50s out of jazz. So like if you listen to first wave ska in the 1950s, it sounds a lot like improv jazz, hardly any singing at all. But the defining characteristic is that the rhythm is on the upbeat. But by the time you go through the 80s and the second wave and when it hit in the third wave in the 90s, like it went in all directions. So you're pretty free to just about do whatever you want with ska, but as long as you got that upbeat going on in the background. So yeah, I actually made the song on dotted eighths, the 16th note, so it kind of has a swagger to it. It's like dot 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 dot. So that's probably what you're picking up on, Noiser. So you're right. I mean, like if it's technically not really ska, I was like, I don't know. You could make of it what you say. You could say, oh, it's a ska song from the or first wave ska song throwback or something. I don't know, but I really appreciate everybody's input, and it was a fun piece. And I think I roped in Cal McTabber. I think he's going to try to do the lyrics and sing on it. So I'm excited. I'll flip it back on the WAG thing when that's done. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much,
Most awesome.
Thank you so much, Oddball. Yeah, that was ska. Yes, absolutely great. Oh, this is going to be so difficult for you guys.
Oh, yeah, sure is.
Now, I do want to let...
The quality's so good.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, it is. As fire. Every single track that we have heard tonight, I mean, has been absolutely amazing. I am so glad I'm not in y'all's seats. Just saying. Whoa. I do have an announcement that Big Facts the Truth has dropped out of the WAG, so we will not be hearing his hip hop track. I do have a track also from a Gonna Arch Boy, Super Maha, but he is not here. So after we go ahead and we listen to Dorian's polka track, we will go ahead, we will listen to Super Maha's track that he has submitted in, and then we're going to go ahead and listen to Rolo's polka track, as Rolo has submitted a polka track to bring it back to life. Okay?
I think Maha's ones had the most anticipation about how it's. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, yes. Me neither. It's going to be amazing. Maha has R&B and Dorian has polka.
Oh, Dorian has polka. Sorry, I mean polka.
Yes.
Polka.
Yes. I know. Dorian's over there shaking his head. Welcome, Dorian. Would you like to go ahead and tell us a little bit about your challenge this week with polka, and tell us a little bit about your song, A Eulogy to the Polka King?
Okay, so first off, right whenever I found out it was polka, I already started getting a little melody in my head and a little bit of a chord progression. So that was off the block. That was set in stone. And I just had this idea that I wanted to do something that felt like a live band in a bar. So after I got the melody and the chord progression down, I went through like hundreds of recordings of just making little sound effects, tinking on glass, banging on the desk on my guitar, doing everything I can, and doing little voices in the background to make it sound like it's a live band in a bar. The only thing that isn't live is the voice that you hear, and the accordion, because I don't have an accordion, the clarinet, because I don't have a clarinet, and the tuba, because I don't have a tuba. But everything else is actually recorded live through the microphone. So yeah.
Thank you so
And
much. Oh, go ahead.
also, the name that you see on the podium, that is a real person. Stanley Noax. He was a drummer from up north, I think Philadelphia, that passed away in 2024. He was in a polka band. My uncle used to tell me about him, so that's where I got that for. Yeah.
That's a really cool fact. All right, let's go ahead and check out Dorian and his polka track this week, The Eulogy to the Polka King. It's having a problem. It's like it's going to die.
gentlemen, today we gather not just to mourn a man, but to celebrate a legend, the Polka King. He wasn't royalty by birth, but by rhythm. He taught us that joy isn't something you wait for. It's something you dance into being. He may be gone from the stage, but the music plays on. Long live the Polka King.
Dorian's writing desk. A eulogy to the Polka King.
Real quick, I just need to make one little interjection. Rolo, you made a special guest appearance. I hope you see that.
What?
Look at the picture. Look in the casket.
Yeah, no, I was muted, but yeah, no,
Missing.
yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, Rolo is there. Where's Rolo?
I didn't notice it until you mentioned it, but yeah, that's cool.
All right. Well, Judge Rolo, would you please take the floor?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was really cool. I liked it. It was very creative. I thought to kind of slow it down a little bit. You don't typically think of polka, or at least I don't typically think of polka as being done slow. So that was kind of an interesting take on it. But I enjoyed it a lot, and yeah, good job.
Thank you,
Judge Kiwi.
Great. I like it. Opened. It was really cool. I expected it to be fast as well, and I thought it's going to get faster and faster and faster, and it didn't. But it didn't matter, because what it did was the scene that I saw in my mind was mid-war. The soldiers are in the pubs and they're drinking and they're just trying to find some. This is how I saw it. Just trying to find a break from everything that's going on and just having drinks and just smiling, and then having to go back out into the horribleness that is war. That's in Germany somewhere or somewhere like that. Doesn't matter what country, but yeah, it created a scene which I really, really liked. And I love that umpa, is it umpa? The tuba. Oh, that was lovely. It was very nice. Made me melancholic when I listened to it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number one.
Yeah, definitely expecting a Who sold the kishka from the barber shop? Hey, and it was definitely not that. But what it was like a New Orleans funeral march, right? Like, you're paying respect to somebody, and that's what a eulogy is. So never heard anything that slow before in polka land, but I'm not a polka meister. I'm definitely not that. I thought it would be a cool thing for Tom Waits to come in on and do his vocal on top of that. So, very different. What a great show tonight. Very interesting work. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Judge Noiser number 2.
Yeah, I profess I'm not a polka expert. I've probably just seen things on TV. Like the others said, you expect that fast stuff, but I'll bet if you go to a polka show, they've like all shows, you got to bring it up and you got to bring it down, right? This was probably that part of the show where you bring it down. It had a nice melody, especially in the bridge. I really like that part against the chords. It was clever, and the backdrop of it's like a bar almost, but it's a eulogy where not everybody's necessarily paying attention, right? We've all played gigs like that, and yeah, I kind of like that setting. I felt like I was there at a place experiencing it. Yeah, it was different. It was cool.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Dorian. This is Dorian's writing desk with polka. Yes. And he put a eulogy to it. Fabulous. All right. We're going to go ahead. We've got one last track to listen to of our contestants. And this is A Gonna Arch a Boy. He actually had R&B. So we're going to go ahead and check out Super Maha's track here. His track is actually called Dum Vita Est Spex S. I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but I did my best. So let's go ahead and check it out. Super Maha, Dum Vita Est Spex S. Hopefully I did okay. He does have the lyrics here, and he did translate them into English. He is not here with us tonight. He is definitely on a different time zone as well, from Indonesia. Let's go ahead and check this out now. Some R&B. Oh, yeah. That was Mahaputra 369, or Atagana Archa Boy, or as I like to call him, Super Maha. and his genre was R&B. Judge Kiwi Chris, would you go ahead and take the floor first?
Maha, that's your name. That was really cool. I liked at the start. It had an Eastern vibe to it with the strings. I got it picked up on Eastern tone, on that. Enjoyed that. And then you were using a sound. I don't know whether I was trying to think, is it the sound of hitting a bottle and then it slowed down, but it was used as the beat or the melody through it. I think you might have sampled it. Sounds really cool like that. And lots of different sounds, but still lots of perfect space in it. Wasn't too crowded. And then when the guitar came in, yeah, it was another ooh, I like that. And I got kind of George Benson vibes. Probably too young to remember him, but great player. Yeah, really nice. I'd like to hear this finished with some really nice vocals on it. Tag me in it when it's done. I'd love to hear it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Judge Noiser number 2, would you please take the floor?
Sure. Yeah, I like R&B, and I think you captured that that genre with the smooth groove, a locked-in rhythm section, kind of understated. It's really nice. Best part for me was the guitar. I love those intervals. That was really well played. A very different introduction. The kind of like a atonal synth part. That was different. Yeah, I must admit, I'd like to hear that again and see how that kind of works with the harmony below it. But yeah, it's good to be different. Hear something new. But overall, yeah, a smooth groove. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Judge Rolo Knox, would you please take the floor?
Yeah, sure. I enjoyed it a lot. It kind of gave me some like sort of 90s Boys to Men sort of a feel. Really liked it. Kiwi Chris also mentioned it, but that sort of weird sort of it sounded to me kind of like a vibraphone or a xylophone that was like pitch shifted a little bit. And I also noticed that and thought that sounded really interesting. I play with pitch shifts a lot in my stuff, so that really caught my ear. But yeah, overall, really good job. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you so much, Judge Rolo. Judge Silly Noiser 1, would you please take the floor?
Yeah, you guys are probably too young to know Firesign Theater, but at the beginning I couldn't find the key, but there's a lid in my trunk, so thanks, Rocky. Anyway, I like the that was when it started to take off for me. That's probably on some guitar somewhere. I didn't hear the lyrics, but this is a work in progress, so give it 24 hours and lyrics will appear, and that's the way this show goes. So beautiful vibe, and thanks, Rocky. All right.
Thank you so much. We have listened to all of the tracks from our contestants here for the night. So we're going to close up with playing Rolo's The WAG Polka. Let's do this. Thank you guys all so much. Well, let's go ahead and check this out. Yes. He got in his knickers.
Don't be scared, it's just a dog. It is not a habit dog. It is also very fun. A Wiener Schnitzel on me bun. There's no genre that you can't play it if you truly want. You can play just what you feel. Now hear me play me glockenspiel.
Oh yeah, that was Judge Rollo performing the polka.
Yeah, it was so cool. That was so cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you judges have any kind of final thoughts or anything you guys would like to say about this round and about I mean, this has just been amazing. Every track that you guys heard tonight, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough.
Yep.
More like impossible. Yeah. They're also strong in their own way. I mean, it was a really good round. Comparing one to the other, it's apples, oranges, bananas. It's it's gonna be tough.
Just send small unmarked bills to mike@gmail.com, and we can have this handled in no time.
Very small.
I've found without even looking at what I scored before, there's a lot. I just had a quick look. There's similar marks throughout the whole thing, which means they're all at that amazing level and they're really good points, So yeah, really impressed. Really, it's a good idea to give them a go to shine in their own. Well, not even in their own genre, but yeah, for their own efforts. It's good.
And Ange, thanks for putting all this together. And the talent's probably just getting better every time. But thank you for coordinating all this. And your team, your lovely team. Who, shall be nameless.
Angified presents. You guys all rock. I've got one other announcement that I want to throw out there. The judges can only choose 4 artists to go to the finals to this next round. So you guys have to choose 4 artists that move forward to the finals for round 4. Only 4 can go forward. Now, you artists, I have something for you guys as well, because I want you to be included into this decision. So before you get the judges' scores, before you know who's going through, I would like you guys to choose 2 genres that you would like to have mixed together for the final round. You guys call their fate and see if it's in their wheelhouse. Well, we shall see. You guys have to agree to disagree. We need 2 to get mashed together. Are you guys ready? Yeah. It's the WAG Summer Series. I told you it was going to be fire.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
Guess what? We're full, baby. The WAG is going to go down now. It is. We have our 32 picked, chosen, and told. Welcome to the WAG.
4, 3, 2, 1.
32 artists from different genres, from all corners of the globe. We're internationally known.
Show up and he'll take care of the rest.
Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
We're doing silent form for participants and for the judges. We are only doing 32 waggers this time. We're cutting it back. So you make pace that cut, then you gotta make a pace first, right?
Have you signed up yet? Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby. Do it. Don't be scared. It's just a WAG, baby.
page of gold. Natural. 32 only. Sign up ASAP. And what's a genre?
Genre hoedown. No. It's what's a genre showdown.
Sign up. A sign-up form for participants and for the judges. We're going to do this right this time.
Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown. Everybody wants to join. Everybody wants to join the What's Your Genre Showdown.
I love you, oh loves. Do you have those? Do you wanna share them with me? I love you, oh loves. Oh, do you have those? I'd like to share mine with you. Can we share? Are you gonna spread love or